And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we arrived here in Delfino Plaza, and we had trouble on the airstrip already with a mysterious goo that says plaguing the island. And Mario got falsely accused for a crime he didn't commit. He got accused of pretty much polluting the entire island. And we chased the true culprit through the town of Isle Delfino here, and he escaped here in this statue, this graffiti on a statue. In today's episode, we're going to follow him. So, once we get access to this portal, this is kind of your portal to all the worlds of Super Mario Sunshine. All you have to do is you have to get close to it and push the jump button. Once you do, you get transported straight into the painting here, of the graffiti. And this is our first world, Bianco Hills. And these worlds are kind of broken up into episodes. It's not like Super Mario 64 where it just is one big playground and you could just do basically all the collectible, the shine sprites there. Well, they were stars in Super Mario 64. No, they have special episodes that you have to do in order to get the shine sprite. So in Bianco Hills' first episode, this is Road to Big Windmill. So let's go ahead and go on to the first episode. As you can see, Shadow Mario is down at the end of by the windmill here. And this is Bianco Hills. Bianco Hills is just, big old windmill city. Kind of reminds me, kind of gives me not an ancient Greece, but just a Greece setting. Where everything's just all nice and light. Everything else is just windmills everywhere. Kind of reminds me a lot of stuff right there. But I showed right there with the slide mechanic. Anytime there's water on the ground, like this water puddle here, if you push the slide, Mario will slide slide with the water like it's a slip and slide. So he'll just kind of glide across the hill down here. Coins are the collectibles you can pick up in the worlds. The coins do basically everything else in Mario games. If you collect 100, you get a shine sprite. Yeah, you actually get a shine sprite if you're collecting 100 in an episode or a world or whatever you want to do. And the most important thing is they actually heal you if you're hurt. If you actually get damaged, you can actually pick up a coin and it heals you. Let's talk to this Pianta here. I didn't mean to jump on your head there. There's a trail here that connects to the big windmill. The goop made it dangerous, so the door's been closed. You might be able to get through at the water wheel up ahead. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that. The door's closed. So the water wheel here, there's a little Goombas here. I took damage, as you could do. You could just Goomba stomp them like, regular Goombas. I don't know what these enemies are called. These aren't Goombas. So, yeah, they're pretty much there. See, a coin right here that healed me up from that damage I took. And we can just go up here and get on top of this water wheel here. And come up this way. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of goop on here. We can go ahead and just spray it. Kind of just clean up the messes here. There's also going to be another enemy inside this goop here. As soon as I can hopefully run into him. Yeah, there he is. There's a piranha plant right there covered in goop. You just gotta fill him up with water and eventually he's just gonna burst open with too much water. He got overflowed with water. But if you clean up all this area here, all the palm trees that were here are gonna come back from being, covered in sludge. But there's giant, balls of sludge coming around here, and I'm kind of getting dirty because I'm walking around in the sludge here. Go ahead and take you out here. The sludge doesn't hurt you, but if you stay in the sludge for too long, it will cause damage. So don't be in it too much. You can kind of clean Mario if he gets dirty by just jumping in the water right here. And just getting yourself wet. If you get yourself wet, then you pretty much clean off all the goop that's on you. So, anyways, as you can see, there's another one of these puddles here that have the giant sludge monster that we saw at the airstrip and the Delfino Plaza. So we're just gonna have to, do what we did earlier, kill these little jumpers here, and then attack when the piranha plant, the giant sludge piranha plant, when his mouth is open. He's gonna do that 3 times, and then we should take care of this guy here. And once you do that, that should be done with that. And that's pretty easy. That was a pretty easy shine sprite to get. So once we clear that out, the hill that leads up to the windmill is back to restored, and everything, all the sludge goes away. And we get a shine sprite in the deal. So we're gonna go ahead and collect the shine sprite. So let's go ahead and do that. My brother used to really love that little jingle whenever we played this game. Yeah, he always loved that stupid jingle whenever you collected shine sprite in this game. But once you're done with an episode and collect the shine sprite, you're immediately booted back to Delfino Plaza, the hut. I didn't actually get a chance to talk to Princess Peach here. Welcome back. We're so glad you're safe, Mario. This vacation has just been a whirlwind of bizarre events, huh? And now the boat to the hotel isn't even running. Oh, that's just great. We're just stuck here. This island seems to be a victim of a bad turn of fate. Oh my, yes. But that's not the only thing we got to do. We didn't really fight Shadow Mario in that episode, so we're going to go back to Bianco Hills. There are actually like 8 episodes of World in this game. So now we're going to episode 2, down with Petey Piranha. Yeah, Petey Piranha. If you guys have played any other game from the Mario franchise besides after this game, you notice that Petey Piranha is up there. This is the first appearance of Petey Piranha in any Mario game, if I remember correctly. So we're actually going to be fighting Petey Piranha in this episode. So we gotta climb up to the big windmill and, you know, kind of get him and everything, and kind of get him to stop causing trouble. Petey Piranha actually, after this game, he makes relatively a lot of appearances as a mainstay Mario villain in this franchise. I really like it. I like Petey Piranha. I've always loved him. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna take a shortcut. We're actually gonna just fly over this hill, go this way. You can actually climb these trees and kind of just try to avoid everything if you don't want to deal with it. There's more sludge. I don't know how this sludge came back after we cleared out the last episode, but oh well. We're just gonna go ahead and make our way up to this here. It says, danger, the bridge is out. Use my hover nozzle to cross the ledge. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. They must have been in a real hurry to try to get anything. They haven't even finished the bridge yet. They're already dealing with another attack from the windmill. Man, these people at Bianco Hills are having so much trouble trying to deal with it so much. But as you can see, we're going down this pathway here, and there's Indiana Jones style boulders coming down our path here. We just gotta avoid it out of the way. If you spray a sludge good enough, you might get some coins out of the deal to kind of heal you up if you take damage. But be very mindful of your water tank because, well, there's going to be little checkpoints here where there's water kind of, you know, spraying out of the wall here. If you go into where the water can hits the ground, it actually refills all your water. So you can use that as a refill. I'm just gonna go ahead and take you out, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Like I said before, if you can collect 100 coins, get a shine sprite, but we'll be doing that later because that's a grind in itself. Watch out for the thorns here. You're gonna have to use your hover nozzle, and right here especially, they're kind of blocking your path. You're just gonna have to go around and just come up this way. Your hover nozzle is only limited to certain things, so like you can only stay in your hover for so long before it kind of gives up. This graffiti right here, this M, we're gonna be going into that much later because that actually is linked to another collectible. I'm gonna go ahead and show it off here. If you clear it off here, it points out a blue coin. Blue coins are very special items. I'm not going to be picking them up because, well, they're tied into a big collectible that, well, that becomes very much tedious, and it's relatively connected to shine sprites, and it's probably the least favorite part of the game here. But I'll go into more detail of that in a later episode because then we'll get into more detail about that. Anyways, we're going to ride this windmill up, and there's Petey Piranha, so let's go ahead and just beat him up there. Uh-oh. You screamed too loud, Petey Piranha. Oh, no. I don't know. That cutscene always gets me. But anyways, this is our first boss, Petey Piranha. So his gimmick is we're gonna just wait until he's just gonna come over here and he's gonna start. He's about ready to throw up on us. And once he opens up his mouth, we need to spray him with water. Be careful of the sludge. Spray it. Yeah. Flood here is just telling us we need to be careful of the sludge here. But once he opens his mouth to vomit sludge, you want to kind of spray him with water. And he gets, a little bit too full with water, and he'll just, topple over here. At this point, if you jump and push the ZL button, sorry, you can do a ground pound on your air, like this. And that's your gimmick there. You're going to be using ground pound a lot for a lot of things. So let's go ahead and spray his mouth here. And if you just stop him like midway, he'll reset his animation again. So just be careful and just kind of just spray water down his gullet here. And I get smacked in the face with a sludge guy. Let's go ahead and ground pound. Booyah. There you go. This isn't a hard boss, but I always love fighting him. Petey Piranha is like one of my favorite characters in this game. And after a while, if you get too close to him, he'll just kind of head swap you. You just gotta get out of the way. I love the boss theme of the music too. It's so like catchy. All right, Petey Piranha. How are you on him like that? What the heck, dude? Come on. All right, come on. Ah, I missed it. Missed my chance. All right, come on, Petey Piranha. All right. Oh, boy, yeah. The stupid sludge guys got me in the last second, but as you can see, he's pretty bloated from water. Yeah, your damage you do to him with the water, it does retain after a while, even if you stop mid animation. Go ahead and just ground pound him there, and that should be it. And with that, he turns into sludge. Go ahead and take care of you, dude. I knew you were gonna come over and try to attack me. But once you do that, he reveals, and he had a shine sprite all along. So let's go ahead and grab our shine sprite, and the camera just decided to chain on me. There we go. Shine. Now we got our third shine sprite. So let's go ahead and let's do another episode. Yeah, like I said, there is going to be like 8 episodes per world. But once you defeat Petey Piranha, the next area is actually open up to you. If you go down to where the bay is, you can access the next world. But, like I said before, there's like 8 episodes in a world, so you might as well go ahead and do them all. So, you need to do it anyways. In order to complete this game, you have to complete at least episode 7 of every world. So, let's go ahead and go to episode 3, the Hillside Cave Secret. And as you can see in the background, there is a cave in the hillside at the very end of Bianco Hills. We're actually going to go inside there. Let's go ahead and do that. So, after Petey Piranhas, you'll notice that there's pokies here. They just come over here and they just start spraying stuff. And they automatically just start attacking me and everything else. But, the citizens of Bianco Hills are still dealing with sludge. Let's go ahead and clean him up. Woo, you saved me. Thanks a bundle. Yeah, you didn't give me anything for that, huh? Sometimes those guys actually give you stuff if you actually save them. So, as you can see, pokies. As soon as you pokies here, you can actually just, you can jump on their heads once they're, or not. I guess not. I thought you could. Anyways, let's just ignore it. Let us go up to where the Hillside's cave is. We can jump on these logs here and switch over to hover nozzle because I need to. You can actually use some of what you're really supposed to do is if you go and push the, actually that's a Z button, sorry. If you actually look up and push the button up there, you can actually see where you're supposed to go. You go up that way. But you can actually use certain techniques. If you spin around with the control stick and push the jump button, you can actually do a spin jump, and that actually kind of gives you more height. But it doesn't really work out for that. You can actually use advanced techniques to kind of get up there a little bit earlier, but I'm not good enough to do that. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go actually the way the game wants you to go, and that's to come down this way. We come down here and we jump on this island here and completely miss. Alright, let's try that again. I didn't mean to miss my mark here. My depth perception's pretty bad, but you have good drop shadows on this game, so it kind of helps with your platforming skills just a bit. But we're going to go here and jump over here and jump on these tight ropes. When you're jumping on the tight ropes, be careful of the electrical energy that courses through those tight ropes, because, well, they do damage you and knock you off, so be careful. We're just going to go ahead, hover nozzle, and go across this way. Once we do that, we can jump up this way and just do a backflip, and then just kind of turn ourselves around to get on top of the jump rope here. There we go, and now we can access this cave. Once you go inside these caves, these are the secret levels, Shadow Mario decides, I'm going to take your flood. You've had it too easy with the platforming. We're going to actually give you a hard challenge. But yeah, in these secret levels, what they're dubbed because the episode has the word secret in it, once you access the secret part of the level, you're thrown into a classic Mario, platforming challenge, but you don't have flood, so you can't save yourself with hover nozzle. In this level, you can actually, as you can see, you have to jump over here and watch out for the pits. Yeah, this is where you're gonna die probably the most in this game. But if you ever see these nails here, you can actually ground pound them and get items from them. Like, I just got an extra life from that. So always check the nails whenever you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to be careful, Mario. Go ahead and be that. You can move the camera out just a little bit and try to just watch out where you go whenever you're crossing the platform, the floating blocks. Get me a coin. Watch out, I'm trying to get on top of the nail so I can do the ground pound here. Do I get an extra life? No, I just get another coin. Watch out for the giant Rubik's Cubes. I know they're not Rubik's Cubes, but they look like Rubik's Cubes to me when I was growing up. I was like, giant Rubik's Cubes just going across the platform here. And, well, that's a good thing that they had that extra life there. Because usually in these secret levels, they always give you an extra life because you're gonna die probably. So be very careful. If you know where the extra life is, like right here, they actually respawn every time you die. So technically, if you always get to this point every time you make an attempt, you technically are not losing lives. You're always having a net positive in a way. So go ahead and jump across here. Be careful. This is kind of the levels that kind of show that Mario Sunshine's has got kind of weird physics in it. Like, Mario kind of feels like he has slippery shoes on sometimes. And as you can see, I fell off the platform because I just careened myself off the edge there. And I know that's a big complaint with this game, but I don't know. I got used to it. I'm gonna be risky here and try to get that extra life here. There we go. And as you can see, it kind of killed me in the end. Okay, let's try this again and just ignore it this time. Instead of trying to be fancy, be like, oh, I gotta get that life here. He had taunt. It's like a candy on a stick here. But there we go. We got past this level. Oh lordy. It was just there. It was just a carrot on a stick dangling in front of me. He's like, I want to try to get that life there. I want to show you how to get it. That's what I get for doing that. But yeah, there we go. We got 3 shine sprites in this episode. And as you can see, every time you come back to Delfino Plaza, they will show this cutscene. Every time. You can skip it by pushing A if you want to, but until you actually do it, they'll keep showing it. But I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we are going to be continuing through Bianco Hills and completing the rest of the episodes. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.